Don't just jump straight into influencer and collaboration marketing because it seems like the popular thing to do. It's important to be clear on a variety of points before you launch any kind of partnerships. First, set your goals and objectives for the campaign. Know your target audience inside and out. Research what your competitors are doing in the space. Determine your budget and how much you have to spend. And identify the tools or apps you'll use to make your influencer marketing campaign simple and painless on both sides. Goals can include a number of things, such as a product launch, product promotion, or hosting a successful event. Whenever possible, put tracking codes in place so that you're able to gain an understanding of as many tangible results as possible, like visits, mentions, and leads. Even when the end goal is usually sales, there are many different metrics you can look at that contribute to an end purchase. These include referral traffic, engagement, or your follower count and number of conversions, which we'll cover later in this video. Just as we defined your brand's wider target audience before, be clear on who you're hoping to attract with this particular campaign. And think about all aspects of this persona, including demographics, age, location, marital status, education, interests and hobbies. What do they like to do in their spare time? What do they strongly like and dislike? Determine what motivates and inspires them. Also, digital activity. Where do they interact online? And do they spend a lot of time on Instagram? When determining values, think of what they care about most and how this impacts their purchasing decisions. Check out what your key competitors are doing with influencers and collaborations, and keep a record of how much engagement they're getting and the general response to their campaigns. This helps to give you an idea of what is working, what isn't working, and should inspire some ideas that you can try for yourself. Have a set limit of how much you want to spend on your campaign. You should consider the following when setting your budget. First, the duration of the campaign. How many influencers you want to use. Payment type, as some influencers will accept credit for your online store or other means of bartering. Your total marketing budget for the year or quarter. And note that influencer fees vary greatly, so be open to testing just like with any other marketing activity. Depending on the social media platform you use and the type of campaign you opt for, there's usually a software tool or app that can simplify the process. These marketing platforms can assist with everything from connecting brands for partnerships and collaborations to communicating with influencers you're already working with and measuring results. Have a look at a few apps such as Scrunch, Grin, NeoReach, and Collabosaurus. The key to an effective influencer marketing campaign is to work with the right type of influencer. Is their niche related to your industry? Do they align with your brand ideals and persona? Do they have the right following size? You also want to ensure they have an engaged audience. Don't just focus on those with the highest follower count. The simplest way to search for influencers is by manually doing a hashtag search. Start by searching hashtags that are relevant to your market and niche, looking into top posts in particular. Another handy trick is looking at your competitors, who they follow, and continue from there. We also suggest trying BuzzSumo, The Right Fit, and Tribe. You can even outsource it. There are agencies that solely work with influencers and can therefore be the perfect middleman for your campaign, especially if you're a first-timer. They work for a flat fee or commission, so be sure that you factor this into the budget if you take this option. Explore some of the following agencies: Vamp, The Exposure Company, The Remarkables, Ministry of Talent. You need to be sure to give directions to your chosen influencers, rather than just leave them to do as they choose. Consider setting guidelines around how often you want them to post, what kinds of imagery you would like posted, hashtags to use, and who to tag in posts. You need to track engagement in the form of clicks, likes, reactions, shares, comments, and mentions on social media. Engagement essentially indicates the future of your brand loyalty and is a powerful way your brand can track long-term ROI. You can also use software such as Tracker or Google Analytics. Powerful influencer marketing campaigns aim to generate sales, which is the biggest ROI brands expect to see. Use affiliate links, promo codes and UTM parameters to help measure whether an influencer is generating a worthwhile number of sales. The best thing to do is test, test, test. Some influencer campaigns or brand collaborations will work better than others, but what's important is the learning gained from each campaign, making the subsequent one even better. To manage a successful influencer marketing campaign, you need to be sure to set your goals and objectives, define your target audience, check out what your competitors are doing, define a budget, and get actionable insights into the performance of your campaigns and content with a variety of software platforms.